years in fashion. Most of the top models had cropped hair to go with the menswear look of the leading designers. But now models are giving their short hair a totally new look. It's prettier, softer, more alluring, and it's much more versatile. Georgia Davis keeps her hair short because of her small, fine features. She goes to Manhattan hairstylist Gerard Bollei to keep her short hair in shape.
Georgia has wavy and slightly curly hair in places. It's very, very thick. It's very heavy hair. Her hair has a tendency to flop if it's not cut properly. It just sort of hangs and droops.
Gerard starts the cut by applying mousse.
I always use mousse because it makes the hair slide, it makes the hair bounce a lot when I'm cutting it.
How did you start the haircut?
Okay, now what I basically do is I start from the eyebrow to the earlobe, and I put in my 45-degree angle. And then I do a lot of slithering into this area once I've cut it. So it makes it very spiky, very soft, very feminine. And then I move to the front area to start cutting her hair, again on a 45-degree angle, which is shorter over the left eyebrow and longer over the right. And what this does is it allows the hairline to have a little more weight on the right than the left, and it gives a sort of a seductive kind of quality to the haircut.
You use two different types of scissors, don't you?
Right. I use a regular cutting scissor, and then I use a scissor called a rip shear. And this goes in and cuts about maybe every 5th to 6th hair out. And what it does is it makes a softness into the haircut and makes the hair bend. I mean, I can almost make straight hair curl by using the rip shear.
Gerard blow dries George's hair starting at the back.
Once the haircut's done, all you do is you put your hands in and you lift up all over the head, and this hair will completely fall into form.
To add control to George's hair, Gerard adds a little gel. He first rubs it into the palms of his hands so it will spread evenly.
You have to be careful not to use too much of it, but you go around the can about 3 times, and then you friction rub your hands and you get it hot. And then you just comb it through your hair, and you work it in, and then you're through. What it does, it gets rid of frizzies. It gives you a little more segregation in your spikes, a little more definition in what you're doing as far as cutting goes. It also, there's a polymer in it that makes the hair a little firm, so it doesn't fall apart, and it gives it a lot of body. It's a great tool.
Both Georgia and Gerard agree that one great advantage of short hair is that it shows off drop earrings so well. And the cut can also be dressed up with hair ornaments.
Besides being fashionable, they are another way to make yourself look different instantly. They make the cut that you have even more versatile. I mean, you can put on a headband that could be very jeweled and be ready for an evening in 10 minutes. And I think that's the way of life that we have now. I mean, people have to be ready very quickly. So accessories allow you this freedom.
That's Georgia Davis with her haircut by Gerard Bollei.